has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust.
Hello there.
Hey everyone, Brodog here. You gotta check out at BF Live The Vibe on YouTube. It's the coolest channel for great vibes and awesome content. So subscribe now and feel the vibe.
Wait a minute, Cum Guzzling, the perfect name of the show. I think we'll call it this.
It's already taken. BF potty friend.
No.
Bastard.
An M80 firecracker with generous hips.
Teaches you patience. Every line's a decision. Every chip has its place. You slow down, breathe, and the wood starts telling you what it wants to be. This one, a wolf.
Donut run. Best part of my day. Look at that. Oops. Whoa. Not today, Gravity. Here you go, fellas. Share the wealth. See? Everyone's happy.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
This is Andy Leonard at the 1980 Atari Games. Lots of excitement here. Stiff competition in basketball. They had the jump on Skydiver. The human cannonball can't miss. And for the first time, Space Invaders. They're ready.
Let the games begin.
No other company offers you as many different video game cartridges as Atari.
Wake up in the morning, there's a slap around the place. Wake up in the morning, there's a crackle in your face. Wake up in the morning, there's a pop that really says Rice Krispies to you, and you, and you. Pour on the milk and listen to the sound that says it's nice. Pour on the milk and listen to the crackle of that rice. Get up in the morning to the pop that says it's rice. Hear them talking Rice Krispies.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh. Keep it gay, keep it light, keep it fresh, keep it fair. Let it bloom every night. Give it room. Never stand still. Keep your love a lovely dream and never wake it. Come on, Mike. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay.
You can kind of go both ways.
Welcome back, friends. You're tuned in to Brodog Live. It's March 1st, and it feels like spring is finally showing up. Which means more time at the dog park for me, you, and every other pup in town. Big news today, though, right? Yep, the annual Bark in the Park Festival is back this weekend. We'll be there with the mobile studio handing out stickers. And dog treats. Don't
Ray's on the phone with his record label. He took the call in the middle of his own show. It's very unprofessional. It's very unprofessional. But that's just Ray. Ray took a phone call. 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 Ray took a phone call.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
bring it.
On BF Live, you know we vibing. Oh, in the midday, you know we vibing. We're the best chat family. And the greatest panel of friends, and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Well, hello, howdy, and happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the end of the freaking week, and now it's the freaking weekend. Hello, little Johnny Kemp playing right here. Are you going to just get paid? It's not quite Friday night yet, but you don't have to wait to Friday night to have fun and positive vibes. It's BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 579, folks. But it's not just any Friday, it's Rumble Party Friday. And what that means here on the Vibe is that at the 1:30 point of BF Live, the Vibe today, we're gonna go Rumble Party exclusive. Rumble Party Friday, folks, is what it's gonna be. Now I'm gonna cut off that track over here. But when we go over to Rumble Party Friday on my BF Live, the Vibe channel over there on Rumble, so I can keep that kind of active and going, that's where we're going to do the second half of the show. I won't have to cut off those songs so soon. So we're going to have a Rumble Party Friday today. Come on, folks. Let's go. We have Bros Backstage. We have not so serious news that we will get to after the opening chat family check-in as standard procedure here on the Vibe. It is Friday, July 17th right here. My goodness, how's everybody doing out there? For those that don't keep track of this in your brain, I'm here in the lower 48. I'm here in the United States on the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic, and I am getting some of the smoke from those unfortunate Canada wildfires. And I'm not going to razz my Canadian friends out there. I see a lot of my Canadian friends are really taking it on the chin, talking about, hey man, you know, we're kind of dealing with this locally and close and all. So, you know, you all complaining about it when we're really in the thick of it. So let's keep our Canadian friends in mind that are really kind of closer to the action and going through this when we're considering the smoke that we are breathing in today. But I hope everybody's safe out there, whether you're in Canada, whether you're here in the lower 48, or whether maybe you're Flex 316 from checking in from down under. I hope you're around, Flex. I saw you in another chat earlier. We're going to see who's around when we do the opening chat family check-in. Like I said, the not-so-serious news will be fun. We'll do it with a bikini report. We're going to see what the stars have in mind for us with the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment today. What else I got written down here? We're going to go in Scott's Hole today. We're going to watch locales. I got a whole sheet of stuff we're going to get to. Let's see what we get to. 1:30 East, we're going to go Rumble Party Friday exclusive. They're going to cut off the YouTube feed and all that good stuff. Why don't we bring our brothers in, and then we're going to have a time, if you will. This guy is my co-host and friend. He is your friend as well. He is Scott. Scott's here. What's up, Scott? Turn that mic on, buddy, because I ain't heard you say shit yet. You got that little line. I got it. We got you, buddy. Now we can hear you. How's it going? Happy Friday, bud. What's up?
Hoya, happy Friday.
Thank you for the Hoya. Happy Friday to you, man. What's been good with you?
Well, I'm thinking about it. It might be about an hour, but I might have to step away for 5 or 10 minutes to grab some groceries being delivered, and then I'll be good. Yeah.
All right. You do what you got to do, as people tend to do. You hang out here for 3 hours a day when you can, so I appreciate you letting me know that you might need to step away, man. So how you been?
All right. Can't complain.
Doing the damn thing. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I see Flex 316 is checking in from down under, buddy. Good day to you, man. I want to get into a little more deeply when we do the opening chat family check-in. And I did what you take what you said under advisement, my friend Flex 316, because, you know, I like you, mate, and I wouldn't mind gifting memberships on those certain days. But, you know, with the exchange rate, it makes it a little pricey. So I'm going to let you know that I have adjusted all of my rates here. You still got the 2 Vibe crew. But now, hopefully it's a little more exchange rate friendly in that now my chat family level is only $3.99 where it was $4.99. And if you really love me and want to be a fanatic, I lowered that from $9.99 to $5.99 to make it all affordable for all my friends to help keep the vibe alive. Speaking of friends, we have a Friday friend who joins us every Friday. That's why I called him our Friday friend. A lot of you regulars know who it's going to be, but if you don't know, he's my friend and yours, and he is up there in the Great White North. So let's see how he's dealing with those wildfires and everything that is Canada or whatever. It's my friend 2 Joints, our Friday friend 2 Joints.
Ooh. Guys, how are we doing today? It's a little smoky in here today.
Those shorts are making me nervous.
Oh, wait a minute. Got one shot. You got the old NBA shorts on. You got the nut cutters on.
Dude, it's not the WNBA shorts. It's just regular working man shorts.
Not quite a 70s nut cutters, but how you doing there, Joints?
You know what, BF? Another long week of work and hanging out with Bobby Nick. Friday's the day to do nothing and hang out with my bros, BF and Scott.
Great. We appreciate it. Hey, man, speaking of that, hanging out with Bobby Nick as it is, or just basically just staying awake all the time and streaming all the time is what you're doing, right?
Pretty close.
Never going to sleep. I see my buddy backstage, another Canadian. Are you affected at all by the wildfires, or is it blowing away from you? Tell us how you might be affected by that, brother.
I would have to be super honest with you. There is not a whiff of smoke in the air. We're on the west coast of Canada.
Okay.
So all the smoke and all this shit, the poor people of Ontario, that's where it all is. And well, the east coast of the USA is feeling it right now, BF.
Yep.
And I hope everybody stays safe because.
Well, I got a little worried because I was out late last night doing the things that I like to do outside, and I'm like, hey man, what did somebody pre-smoke in the air for me before I even got out here? But it was those Canadian wildfires. I was hoping that it wasn't a problem in our direct area, man. So everybody that's going through it, I hope everybody deals with it well. Let's see how another Canadian friend is dealing with those wildfires, or if he's dealing with them at all, because everybody knows what time it is when we're all done saying hello and everything. You know what time it is? Well, if you don't, I'm going to tell you right now.
Franken time! It's Franken time! Franken time! Franken time! It's Franken time!
Come on, bring it. That's right. Frankie's going to visit y'all. Frankie's here for his daily visit. Without any further ado, let's check in from Sydney, Nova Scotia, the Mayflower Mall. It's Frankie time. What's up, Frank?
Box rain head for your area next week as well.
It is, buddy. So, I hear the feedback. We're dealing with the Canadian wildfires. We got a lot of stuff down here, Frank.
A lot of rain next week in your area.
Yeah, later on this evening and this weekend, we're going to get some rain. It's supposed to rinse the atmosphere out for us.
That's good then. Then August is going to be different than this month.
Ooh, I hope so, man. Can you smell the smoke where you're at in Sydney?
No.
No?
With this. It's no, because the smoke is felt to me. I'm showing you Mayflower Mall.
Okay, Frankie checks in for his regular Friday check-in. I don't know why I'm getting total feedback.
I was on another podcast, Joe Yanni show last night. I'm on Base Guy show today at 11:50 Atlantic, 10:50 Maryland time, your time.
That's right, Frankie McDonald. Did you throw that in, Sing? Here's a video. Let me show you the latest Frankie video with feedback and everything. This should be fun. On Frankie time. Happy Friday, Frank. There we go. It's a little rough with the feedback, Frankie. Hey, Frankie, I know some boys had some beers. Do you ever enjoy a beer every now and then? You're not much of a beer guy.
I have Pepsi things like this. It was great.
Frankie's a Pepsi guy.
Rip Fest is today. When I get out, I'm heading down to Rip Fest, and I'll be filming videos of the Rip Fest, and I'll be sending it to you.
I didn't know today was July 34th.
July 17th.
Oh my goodness.
I was on Chino's show yesterday, and I was on another podcast called Late Night Bobby Nick last night. I was doing a Gary Deal show yesterday. I was on Joe Yanni show last night.
Awesome, buddy. And you're doing Base Guy later on.
11:50 my time, 10:50 your time.
Cool. All right. Let me see what I got here for you, Frankie. That's something I want to show you real quick. And then we'll let everybody know where they can get their Frankie stuff. Now, Frankie, is it true that you're going to be part of the Olympics?
No, I'm not part of the Olympics. That means Olympics is 2 years away.
You're not the Frankie Mac poutine shell bomber?
Not true. It's edited. It's AI edited.
I don't look kind of real to me. What else we got going here? What? Are you a boxing instructor? Is it true? I think it's true. I think it is true. Hey, Joyce, did you know that our friend Frankie got married?
No, not true.
Frankie, congratulations.
Let me show you real quick. Oh, here it is right here. Look at that. Congratulations to our buddy Frankie McDonald. That's a lucky lady right there.
Not true.
Not true. It's not true. All right, man. Well, we appreciate you checking in, Frank. You got them all nice and clean today?
Yeah.
Sounds good, buddy. All right. Well, make sure Frankie's not only cleaning them all out there, but if you want to get his bobblehead, go to the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com. Get that. And make sure you get his book, The Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything. That echo is killing me, y'all. Come on, we got to do the Frankie dance. You got to turn that volume down, Frankie. Let's dance, Frankie. We got double feedback today. All right, let's go. Come on, do the Frankie dance. Cover that microphone up or turn it down or something.
Extreme cold air is headed towards Minnesota on Sunday, January 10th, 2016. Heat blowing Minnesota. Be prepared.
Doubled up. Frankie time. Let's go, Red. Ooh, that beat doubled up is kind of cool. We got the feedback today, folks. We're going to check with you in the chat in just a minute. Right now, it's Frankie time, double time. Not just you, Flex. Oh my God. Frankie, checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia, the Mayflower Mall for Frankie time. Joyce got the nut cutters on. Scott noticed them. He was catching print. We're going to check in with you. Chat family checking in just a few minutes. What's that, buddy?
It's Thursday coming.
This Thursday coming. That's all I got.
Today, they overthrow the Queen in Egypt in 1952.
Wow.
That's their holiday coming up this Thursday in Egypt.
All right, Frankie. Well, thanks for checking in, buddy. We're having double audio, double Frankie time today. Woo. That was rough with the audio, but we always love checking in for a little bit of Frankie time.
Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time!
It was Frankie time. Thanks for checking in, Frank. Woo. He must have had his volume cranked up today or something like that. He was a little extra today, so I apologize for the echoing. That was our boy Frankie McDonald checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia, all the way up there. But now it's time to check in with you all. I'm seeing more than 55 chats in my little thing hopper over here. That means we can do us a really fun Friday opening chat family check-in. But it's not too late, folks. It is, in fact, post time. So if you haven't thrown your chats in, throw them in and establish the vibe for the next 3 hours we're going to hang out today. Let me know what you're doing. Are you excited that it's the weekend? The weekend isn't coming fast enough. Are you dealing with some of the smoke from the wildfires? Are you safe? Are you not safe? Throw them in, folks. Post them if you got them. Let's kick off Friday right now. This is the opening chat family check-in, folks. Post them, and let's go. Let's have a Friday.
amongst yourselves.
That is how the vibe works. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, 2 joints, and Frankie if he's here, and Scott. I want to let you know that when we go Rumble exclusive, when we cut the show in half, that's kind of what we do. We have 2 halves here on the vibe. At 1:30 East, we typically take a piss break for like 2.5 minutes. When we come back from that piss break, I'll give you a last call signal. We'll go Rumble exclusive, and we're going to have turn it up when we get over there. And I assure you of this because I have a Frankie clip, as a matter of fact, that might be too hot graphically for YouTube. I was a little iffy about playing it over here for Frankie time and getting his reaction. Maybe I should have told Frankie to come over for the Rumble party, for the second half of the show, but I will show you this graphically kind of hot clip, maybe a little too hot here for YouTube. I'll show you that when we go Rumble exclusive at 1:30 East after the piss break, folks. But right now, it's a post them if you got them situation. Let me know what you're up to, folks. It's Friday, so let me find my little element right here. And we play. That's right. That indicates it's post time. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's kick off the freaking weekend right now. We got friends from Canada, Australia, checking in from all over the world. And Pecan kicks it off with the bugles you just heard, indicating the beginning of this opening chat family check-in. Over there on the Rumble already. Pecan then having fun with the music, doing the Frankie dance and whatnot. And then he always says, Goonie goo goo, you Begonians. Happy Friday. Bunga bunga indeed to you, my friend. And what do you gano, my bro, Pecan 420. Let's go. I can know that when we're done with this opening chat family check-in where you're establishing the vibe right now, I'm going to go make my way over to my news desk and bring you some fun, not so serious news stories that you'll make more fun with your comments. I hope you do. We're going to do a story about the source, Scott, of the explosive diarrhea that's kind of breaking out all over the country that we talked about yesterday. I also have a story about a guy that got stuck in a porta potty in a most unusual way. We'll show you some video of that when we do the not so serious news. I have a story about the Blue Angels. They've been flying all over the place for celebrating, the 250th anniversary of America. I have some video of where they kind of maybe cut it a little too close. And I have a story about William Shatner. That's right. Captain James T. Kirk, at the age of 95, is going to launch a heavy metal band. I'll have a story about that. That's right, Scott. And we'll wrap up with a bikini report about daylight savings times here in the United States. Will it become permanent? I understand that the House of Representatives voted for it, but will it pass the Senate? We'll find out when we do the bikini report. But right now, we're going to continue with the opening chat family check-in. Pecan 420 has fun with his membership emojis. You see all that text? They're cool pictures on YouTube. You can have fun with them, too, for as little as $1.99. I will love you long time. As a matter of fact, I'm obligated to join the 2 Vibe crew, folks, for $2. Me love you long time. Check out those new lower membership levels. There is the membership link if you want to do so. Or you could just wait for Pecan 420 to gift you because he does it every day. He literally lifts somebody every day. He's a member defender. Thank you, Pecan 420. Let's see who we got today. I saw he called Death Row. Welcome back to the chat family, Death Row. 100 Proof Podcasting link, the Discord link. We hung out there on Replayables last night. That was a lot of fun. We did over 2 hours hanging out, drinking, smoking, laughing, and joking. Can I get a...
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Tonight, bots running links for all of our friends like Bobby Nick on Rumble. There's Scott Fitzpatrick, Prop Master link right there. It's no Angry Iguana 112 anymore. He's the one and the only Angry Iguana here. I'll have to correct that. Jim Fanning checks in and says, good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Suckin' now, Mr. Jim Fanning checking in on the vibe today. How you doing there, buddy? Jim checking in. Tickle him, buddy. Hey, everybody, it's Jim checking in. This is what it looks like when Jim just sent that message right here. He's tickling those keyboard ivories. Sorry I missed the show, Pecan. I imagine he would forgive that. Let's see. Jim Fanning is over there. He goes, I'm here and not queer. I don't know. Let's check with the judges on that one. Judges, is that true? Easier, not quick. Judges are not buying it. Let me go over to Rumble right now myself because the link should be pinned, but I'm going to make sure that everybody has the link to make your way over live when we cut off the YouTube feed. Thank you, Jim, over here. I'm saying, what's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
FJM, brother.
Now, me and Jim are having a party over Rumble. Where are you people at? We're all going to be over here after the 1:30 piss break. Jim already got the puffing and the passing from Pecan saying, you're good, bro, about missing the show this morning. Angry Iguana says, word on the street is that Frankie started the fire. Oh, no, I should have asked him that, Angry Iguana. I should have asked him. I thought Kev.
You know, he sings
Go ahead.
He sings the same karaoke songs all the time. And one of them's We Didn't Start the Fire.
I think there's that, right. He sings the Tom Petty one, right? And then he sings...
We didn't start the fire.
And he sings Peaches by the presidents of the United States. Yeah. See, now, we got to get Frankie over on Rumble because maybe we could sing a little more and be a little more free about the music. Jim's at it again. Check the email. Oh, hang on, folks. Let me check the email. Hang on a second. Email. Oh, download. Oh, download twice. It downloaded it twice. I clicked on it once. It downloaded it twice. All right. While that figures out what's going on, I'll show it to you again there. Terry Nee. It's still loading in. I did see that. Let's see. Not really, Pecan. Let's see. Flex, there he is. I feel you, buddy. G'day, my friend. Flex316 checking in from down under. Let me drag this over here real quick. What my friend Terry Nee just sent us. And good day to you, my friend. Great to see you in the chat again. Happy Friday or Saturday for you down under in Australia. Did I miss Frankie? You might have, because we had Frankie time right at the beginning of the show. I want to save that clip because that clip is funny, but I don't know if it's too hot for YouTube or not there with the kind of what happens in it. So I'll show you over there on Rumble. There's a membership link if you want to join up. We do members only Tuesdays. I got to get me a video game stream in again. That'll be members only. Pecan says, Jim, still sick? ? Good day, Scott from Flex Down Under, buddy.
Right on, Flex.
Flex is saying hello to Pecan 420, or Pecan is. Prop Master says, gives it right back. Oh, wow, Miss Judy is blonde now, says our friend Widow Killer. Scott Gang from Pecan.
Gang.
Okay. Scott! Good day, Pecan and the Prop Master and 2 joints. Jim says, hell yes. Pecan gets the love from the Prop Master. So, BF, I have to stay at home for 6 months. Whoa, that's cool. That's all you got was like the house situation, because you were telling us you might be kind of not around for a while, but now you're telling us that maybe it's a house situation. So all is sweet. Awesome. Hell yeah. I'm going to take house arrest for 100, Alex. We have Aussies over there helping in the fires at the moment. Says Flex. Yeah, Flex. I can walk out my door right now and you can see and smell the haze in the air, Scott. It's made it all the way over here.
It's weird how that can travel like that.
It really is. And my wife we were remarking this morning, Scott, that we've been around for a minute and lived in this area. And we can't recall a time where 2 years in a row, the wildfires were so consistent that we would get smoke and have like regular warnings and things of this nature.
Do you think it's nature has to do that though, to kind of cleanse itself once in a while? Burn some forest down, yeah.
Please.
Natural.
Yes. Absolutely. This planet's been taking care of itself. It made it through the dinosaurs. It'll shake us off like the bad thing we are. Very easy to see, says Jim Fanning of the smoke, I believe is what he's talking about. Here's Crazy Cute Sunflower. We're going to make some more smoke. We're going to make the good stuff as we get near the end of the opening chat family check-in. Oh, let me play what, I see I downloaded it, but let me play what our friend Terry Nee just sent us right here. He said Jim's up to it again.
Get it, Jim.
Name that tune.
That's more accurate than that. The other one made him look too good, right, Terry Nee? So this is what is going on when Jim's saying hello to us in the chat, everybody. According to Terry Nee.
He plays a mean chopsticks, BF.
Dun, 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 dun. Terry D, get on it. Although this one ain't bad neither. Hey everybody, I like to play that a little interlude, a little talking music right there. All right, let's carry on with the check. That's Terry D. Move away from the TV, says Flex316. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, yeah, he's lucky. Out west. My city looked like a horror movie the other day. It was nuts. I remember Bobby Nick, Scott. Do you not have the same recollection I do of Bobby Nick going out and having those kind of like, it was like hazy in the distance and it was like really red and everything?
I didn't see him do none of it, but I got a mental picture of what it must look like. Him taking a big breath of air.
That's what we say to fucking pussies. What's this, a menthol forest fire? Bunch of pussies. Hey, 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link. Info overload, LOL. BF, is that you, mate? No, it's not, my friend. You figured out that it was Frankie later in the chat. Pecan shouts out 2 joints. Goonie Goo Goo, my Canadian brother.
Pecan brother.
Widow Killer says, is bass guy called bass guy because he plays bass, or he goes bass or bass fishing? Bailey Bass. Yeah, I got curious after months of Frankie coming on and always plugging him, and so one Friday night it came up in my notifications, and I checked in. He does, in fact, play bass. Matter of fact, I don't know, Frankie sends me a lot of shit. I don't know how far back in the Frankie feed it is, but I played a little clip last week of bass guy. And I
remember seeing it and because I was wondering the same thing, bass or bass, he's got some serious bass guitar equipment. He's not a slouch. I can just tell by the equipment the guy has.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's acquired a lot of equipment over the years. He's got a lot. He took that video down. Let me see if I can find one he didn't take down. I don't know how good that does when you want people to watch and then you take your videos down. What do you think? He's Wendy? Let's see. That's what our girl Wendy does. This was July 10th. Was it still up? This is still up. Let me give you a little sample. Yeah, he actually, and Frankie does a check-in with him just like he does with us. Let me go back a little bit because here it is right here. But yeah, he's got the cool gear and everything.
Season 42 for Mr. Cross Country for Mike the Can Man from Massachusetts. And Arizona says
Massachusetts. Yeah, you can see he's got hella pedals and he has like multiple camera angles and he has like a producing thing that kind of flips through the angles and he plays actual bass and he'll get a little mood and a little vibe up there. So check out both of our Canadian friends. The bass guy, he plays bass. He might go bass fishing. He might take me to the river. I don't know. He might do that. He might have that Billy Bass. Okay, only I can hear that. No, buddy, we got you. Let's get through this past the echo situation. It wasn't just you. As long as I ain't going crazy. Well, I can't say that one means the other there, buddy. You might be going crazy and hearing the echo. MSIP checks in. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we figured it out. He must have just had his volume up hella today, and I guess one was bleeding into the other right off of his phone. MSIP. Thanks for hanging out with us last night on Replayables, buddy. Good to see you again. Okay. Good morning right back to you. MSIP got the love from Beacon. Jim666 says, yeah, put your damn fires out. Well, like I said, I will take this on, because I have heard many Canadians saying, hey, man, if you think it's bad for you, just imagine what's kind of up close to it. So nobody wants this, not even the Canadians. Good morning, Flex316 from Down Under says MSIP. Pecan gets the love from MSIP, as well as MSIP got the love from Flex. There's the T Public Store link for our friend Space Chief 75. Terry, I just played you a video that Terry Nee made for Jim, but early on he made this to promote our artistic friend Space Chief 75. And Scott and I have determined that this is a jam and it's a vibe. It's Friday. It promotes a brother. It's Space Chief 75. He has a T Public Store, folks, and he does all of these great drawings. No AI. So if you want to help support actual human beings, if you're against AI, help this human being. He draws things. Look, there's mine that just went by. You got a special party or event coming up, like a birthday? He can make a poster for it. You want to get a tattoo? Maybe he can make you the art before you go do it. Hit him up on Twitter X. He's our friend, Space Chief 75. We're jamming. We're having it. We're in the middle of the opening chat family check-in. finish up this opening chat family check-in. See what you guys are up to. Giving us the vibe. Stickers. Get it all. Art so bold it mesmerizes. I'm always pleased to like figure out all of these talented people in this community. And he reached out to me years ago now at this point, which is a great thing, having a bro for years. And he says, BF, I like your show and I like what you do. I'm going to make some art inspired by everything I see about you. So it had to be weed and the hat and the headphones and all that stuff. So there's my Space Chief 75 art. Make sure you get yours today. MSIP says, Terry Nee, good morning, beautiful. Getting gay in here. MSIP shouts out Jim 666. Yo, what up? Terry Nee gives peace and love, peace and love. The Angry Iguana, you get acknowledged by MSIP.
MSIP.
Two Joints gets the acknowledgement from MSIP as well. Damn you, Two Joints. Oh, you blaming you for something? I think.
Yeah, the smoke.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's weed smoke. That's the only thing smoke that Joints is responsible for. Terry gets the love from Pecan 420. MSIP gets shouted out by the Angry Iguana. Canadians and their cleanliness. There's their juicy man meat emoji. There's Frankie emojis being used by Jim in the chat. Like, whoa, MSIP is hooking a brother up with five gifted memberships. Thank you, MSIP. That is hella generous of you. Let me give me some sound effects on that one. Let's see. See how many people. Thank you for taking advantage of the new prices and gifting people, man. It's awesome. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. He caught Flex 316 down under. He caught Widow Killer. He caught my bro, Lord J. Valentine. He caught Testicle Tiger and caught Mr. Doodle, the most mighty poodle of all poodles in the Dabbleverse. Thank you, man. That was awesome. Thank you. You did get all good ones, man. Sometimes you get ones and you're like, do I know that person? All great ones. Thank you. MSIP, thank you. The captain, I assume. Flex, you're welcome, brother. Don checks in on a Friday, and he always says,
hey now.
Hey now. Oh, Don, how you doing?
Hey now.
Hey now, right back at you, Don, from MSIP. Good day, Don, from Flex 316. 100 Proof Podcasting link. Let's see if luck's on Don's side. Yo, MSIP, hey. Don gets the Flex. Good day. Flex gifted one. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for your comment about that. I hope you find that more affordable, and I appreciate your generosity, man. One gifted membership from my friend Flex down under. Appreciate you, brother. Nice membership, MSIP, says the Angry Iguana. MSIP, Angry Iguana, fuck yeah. I said, hey, buddy, over there on the Rumble, where we'll be for the second half of this show. And I have a Frankie video that may be a little too hot graphically to kind of a little depiction in it to show here on YouTube. So I'm going to show you that fun video when we get over to Rumble, and we're going to crank up the music and the fun over there. The chat stalled for me. Bobby Nick TB live. You boomer. I resemble that remark. There's Scott's link right there. The gifted is not showing. I think we got it. We took care of that.
I think Flex is the one he gave. I think didn't show who he gave it to. I think
he's got
to. Yeah. Sometimes it does that too. I know. I don't, and I'm sure somebody got it. Perry was a fucking lunatic last night. We will have to get into that because Widow Killer. I knew before he got together with Bob. I'm like, Tom told him to behave, Scott. I'm like, he's not going to behave any differently. He walked out on the stream last night. He tried to turn shit off. We'll get into it when we do Perry talk. It was crazy. Yes. What's up, Widow Killer? Don says, Flex, yeah, no one got one. Yeah. Sometimes they do, and it just don't register. Sometimes this computer is a thing. It's in Pennsylvania. Burn back is needed, says Flex. You know, you are probably correct in that assumption. I have heard, Joints, you might be a little more educated living up there than I am, but I've heard other Canadians saying that they're not doing proper forestry management out there. Do you have an opinion on that?
Well, I mean, to be super honest, Ontario is one of the biggest provinces in Canada, and it's just wilderness beyond belief. So a lightning strike in the middle of nowhere, there's no way you can have a slash and burn in the middle of a gigantic province. It's just the way she goes, and there's really not much you can do in a smaller town, BF. The fire prevention stuff is much easier to tackle than a massive, metropolis, Ontario-sized place.
Yeah, you say nature going to do what nature going to do. I think is what you kind of I got out of that.
Sorry.
Some plants require fire to reproduce, says our friend Terry Nee checking in. Government gets in the way. Fires must happen controlled. Thanks for the gifted MSIP from our friend Widow Killer. Don checks in and says, I just got some troches, if you know what I mean. Some troches. Look up troches. We got to look that up. That got me curious.
Torches, maybe?
Roaches?
I don't know, because we would have known what torches are, so we got to look up something different. Oh, okay. You know what? How about this? We're going to get a word of the day out of this, Scott, because I don't know what troches are. Troches just sound too much like crotches, and I don't know about that. But let's learn something here. I always say, if you're not careful, you just may learn something here on any episode of BF Live the Vibe before it's done. So let's do a word of the day, and let's word of what troches is. Is it troches or troches? Let's see. T-R-O-C-H or trochet. Trochee, it says, is the pronunciation key. Trochee is a small, medicated lozenge or gummy designed to dissolve slowly in the mouth. They are primarily used for rapid drug absorption. Oh, yeah. Delivering active ingredients directly into the bloodstream through the mucous membranes. Are you boofing shit over there in the cheek or under the tongue? So what type of, okay, so that sounds like a delivery method. So you're not exactly telling us what you're delivering, but there you go. I just learned something today, and I hope you did too. Troches or trochee. Trochee, a little drug delivery system for the mucous membrane. That's our word of the day. Drug to buy, okay, unless you got enough to share with the class, okay. Terry Nee says, I've never seen so much smoke in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Well, wait till I get up there, Terry Nee. Oh, boy. Hey now, Don says Pecan 420.
Hey now.
It's all about the bass. No treble. Flex 316 says, I bet I could use a bass to catch a bass. LOL. Both can be real. They can be real. It's still real to me, damn it. Widow Killer says, no problem, bro, about the gifted. Keep it on your side, two joints of the smoke. I miss Space Chief 75. Yeah, he's not as active in the chats anymore, but I've learned that MSIP. A lot, people, life kind of does this in and out, and it pulls us away from some of the things that we like or whatever. But so hopefully he'll be back in the chat fold really soon. Indeed, says Flex 316. There's socials running for all of our brothers. I remember when space was rolling about. Crazy world we have, hey, but glad to be a part of it. You're welcome. Appreciate you, brother. Didn't show who got it, and that does sometimes happen. It is unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure people usually end up getting them. These computers and this algorithms, just sometimes they don't click or they get like a cough in them. Man, it don't matter. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, Lord, Terry. If Terry got trapped in a wildfire, I might be tempted to add some seasoning. Whoa. That sounds...
A little shake and bake.
Oh, shake and bake. Uh-oh. What's that? That's chicken. That's chicken. Okay. All right, let's continue on. Let's finish up. They don't. Yes. Hey, look at all my boys are here. Uh-oh. You're not supposed to get Juicy Man meat on Friday, but Space Nerd is liking what she's seeing, and we're liking seeing Space Nerd in the chat, so let's greet her. Let's go to the dark side of the nerd. Happy Friday, nerd, and good morning, Space Nerd. Wanna catch my breath?
Nerd.
On the dark side of the moon.
Good morning. It's a problem that's been left too long, I think Flex says, of the burning. Where did Don go? Where did Don go, my lovely? I think he's still around here.
Hey now.
MSIP, hello from Space Nerd. Jim Fanning, hope you're feeling better, says the Reverend Wild Bill's over there on the Rumble Party. It's me, it's Bill, it's Jim Fanning. Make sure you get the link. I'll throw it over here because when we take the 1:30 mid-show piss break and come back, we're going to be Rumble exclusive. I'm going to show you a clip that's too hot graphically with Frankie McDonald. I'll play that over there on Rumble, and I'll mix in a little DJ set. We'll go extend the music party over there. Good morning, right back to you, nerd. Space Nerd, good morning from MSIP. Hoya, Peacunt says. Hoya and Gano from the Reverend Wild Bill. Good day there, Space Nerd from Flex316, checking in from Down Under. Good day, right back to you. Peacunt gets the shout-out love from the nerd. Flex says, just crushed it. 5K win on $50, Space Nerd. Not a bad night. Let's go. And he's already shared some of it me, just like he did last time. He won some, he was like following the show from a casino, and you were winning money and being generous. I remember just like a year or so ago. Oh. Flex, wow, that's exciting. Nothing big, but it was fun. Good morning from the nerd as we're wrapping up this opening chat family check-in. I normally bet 500 or 640, but the 50 did something on you. That's awesome. BF, see me betting silly stuff. You doing all those prop bets and stuff about people's colored underwear and stuff like that? Space Nerd, Rockets Red Glare. There's the link for Rumble where we'll be going soon. Andrew just went live with baseball talk. I wonder how long it'll be until he falls asleep. Or starts talking about his many ailments. Just got hold of Black Moon Rocks. Sounds like a weed strain to me. Flex316, really? I love those, says Space Nerd of the Black Moon Rocks. And with that, what a fantastic Friday opening chat family check-in vibe. You guys are awesome. I can feel the energy in the air. Now let's get on with the show.
Amongst yourselves.
That was awesome energy, and I know you can feel it because that's the vibe, folks. Now, look, we're going to do the not so serious news in just a few minutes. You know, we just got done talking about bass and bass, didn't we? You can play bass or catch a bass with a bass with a bass. How about this? I got one more form of bass or bass that we can get to. It's all about that bass. I don't think there's much treble here. Check this one out. Bass, or bass, bass. How about this? Bass. That is ridiculous, Scott. Yeah. Obviously, I mean, they're going to show you a little bit of these speakers in here, but look at this. I mean, this is skin flapping. This is hair flapping. You can only imagine what it's doing to your eardrums. And the thing I say about this, when you hear all the hip hop and it's always loud, it's always the whitest mofo around. Right. It's always the whitest mofo around. Gotta be seen. Yeah. Look at those. Look at that.
It'll change your heartbeat.
So look, I mean, you can see that there's body parts off, Scott. No, so I understand that a lot of these people that are well enough to have these systems and all, they dare not put them in nice caddies or nice trucks and all, because this bass will literally rip them apart. So a lot of times you'll see these ridiculous systems put in some of the oldest, raggiest trucks because the bass literally rips them to pieces. As you can tell by this person. They're walking. Holy shit! One more time. Blew his hat off his head, bro. No trouble. You got that right, nerd. That's crazy, man. So look at that. How about that? I didn't even know I had no idea we were going to have a conversation about bass over bass. So I had to look up.
I'll be right back. I gotta get them.
All right, Scott. I'll put you backstage real quick. Scott said he was going to have to step out a little bit. And right before, hey, I'm gonna go start the news in a minute, folks. Right now, hey, throw a little something in the hat for Jim right here. Scott just took a little step away he got to do a little duty over there. He'll be back with us in a couple minutes. We learned about Trochee today. Look, we've already learned something here on the Vibe today. Joins, what do you think about that?
The more you know, the more you show, kind of thing. But BF, I wanted to say something about last night. I tuned into Replayables, and I thought it was the Calgary Stampede intro. All these dudes with cowboy hats on talking about the westerns and
yeah, we did. That's right. Yeehaw, indeed. Thank you for yes. Last night we had a Wild Western theme because my friend, bro, and co-host, you know the guy, I'll play it right for you here. This guy.
Chris fucking Abel?
Yeah, he spent his time out in Ohio where they had the viewing of the Perry Caravello Wild West movie. It's not an official premiere. It was just a viewing. So they did a comedy show and had a viewing of the movie and just hung out for the weekend and all. And he come back with some cool posters, Joints. Did you see those?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I caught part of that where there was some merchandise and maybe Perry signed a few things. That's pretty exciting. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, if you're a bit of a Perry head, they Brutal Pain and Chris Abels came home with some decent posters and some really cool merch that Chris is going to be looking to give away on the show. So you'll have to tune in on Replayables on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. East and tomorrow 9 p.m. East on the 100 Proof podcasting channel. And we'll flash that stuff up on the screen and we'll see how Chris is going to give it away. He has some autographed posters and some Perry Caravello paraphernalia, if you're Perryphernalia. I don't know if they've ever used that. I think I just came up with a word unless they did. Periphernalia, come on. Speaking of periphernalia or paraphernalia, I always thought that was such a litigious word. When you've been caught with drug paraphernalia. I'm like, ooh, that's a hell of a word.
Yeah. Dude,
it's almost like flat. It's almost like flat, right? Yeah, they would call it paraphernalia. It's almost like flatulence for fart. It's too fancy. All right, well, whether you have paraphernalia or if you have a hit or maybe you don't have anything at all and you're just going to watch us do it, we're going to take a little pause for the cause and smoke one for our friends that are no longer here, like our friend Donkey Kongington, and this is for our friend Todd Brand, and recently deceased comedian Tom Dreesen is who I have in mind, but you can think of anybody who you want to think about and hit your shit. Another dab done for donks before we start the not-so-serious news. Another dab dog for dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for dunks. Hey, we're gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. And you know our friend another dab dog for dunks. Todd Brand, he served our country, and he was kind of, he was dealing with his stuff and all, but he would always show up, man, and have the funniest lines on some of the stuff we said and add-ons and punches and shit. And we swear that the wheel kept hitting on him a lot the last couple of nights. We always swear that Todd is still with us when it hits like that. So that's how we keep Todd in our thoughts, man. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. He sounds like he was a very well respected dude. So
yeah, and Terry Nee's dad just constantly keeps coming up. Like Liz Abels just cannot stop reminding Terry, no matter what she does, of his father unfortunate passing. How many every years ago that was. Everything reminds Terry Nee of dad, especially Liz Abels. So damn you, Liz. Damn you, Liz. All right. Terry Nee laughing. The MSIV's laughing at you. Oh Lord, Terry. Poor Terry. And she just won't stop bringing it up and keeps picking at that scab of his father dying whenever he died and all that stuff. All right, well, let's see. I don't see Scott back yet, but we'll bring him back when he does come back. He said he had to take a little pause to take care of some personal business. He'll be back with us. But I hope you guys and gals stay around and comment on these next couple stories that I have for you and a bikini report, because we're going to wrap up the weekend with the not-so-serious news. The Friday not-so-serious news, and I told you, folks, let me tickle your ass with a feather. We're going to talk about the source of the explosive diarrhea. That you think the smoke is bad in the United States. There's an epidemic of explosive diarrhea. We might have found the source. And explain along those topics, I'm going to show you a story about a gentleman that got stuck in a porta potty in a most unusual way. I'm going to show you a video about some Blue Angel flyover. I told you about William Shatner, 95 years old, going to start a heavy metal band. So come on over with me when I make my way over to my news desk, and you're going to help me by kicking in some comments on the Friday edition of the Vibe Not So Serious News. Come on, y'all. Let's go. It's the Friday Not So Serious News. Scott's back in the shot. How you doing, Scott? All back, ready to go?
All right. Yeah, I'm back, ready.
All right, we're in this new news configuration. I tried that this week. Let me know if everybody can see the video as well. Hopefully you can enjoy this not so serious news. You're back, Scott, just in time to talk about explosive diarrhea. Come on, explosive diarrhea. We like a little. Yeah, we started hearing these stories like earlier in the week or maybe the end of last week, Scott, that apparently there was a large uptick in emergency room visits due to explosive diarrhea here in the United States.
I heard the same, yeah.
Yeah, so it's apparently, of course, how do we not know this, or how is this much of a mystery, that Taco Bell lettuce cases and more cyclosporasis outbreak updates. So apparently, I believe they have traced it back to a Taco Bell.
Of course.
Of course, like this is right. This is like a duh. Friday, July 17th. Not so serious news. After thousands have been sickened by cyclosporasis. Hey, Bob, can you say cyclosporasis, Bob Levy? Bob, cyclosporasis, please. No, cyclo.
I'm a dad.
Cyclo.
I'm a drama dad. And
cyclosporasis. Across the country, federal health officials say lettuce served at Taco Bell restaurants has been linked to an outbreak of the stomach-churning parasitic infection. The gastrointestinal illness, which can cause frequent watery diarrhea or explosive bowel movements. I mean, nausea, cramps, and bloating, and low-grade fever has sickened people in 34 U.S. states. In Michigan, at least 102 people have been hospitalized since June 22nd, and 4,312 cases have been reported statewide, the state health department said on Thursday. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said Thursday that the White House is closely monitoring the situation. Let's see. Iceberg lettuce is linked. An investigation by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention and the FDA and the state officials has linked shredded iceberg lettuce served at Taco Bell locations in Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio, and West Virginia to an outbreak of cyclosporasis. So if you're in them states, oh hell, please avoid the Taco Bell. Our first story in the Not So Serious News. So Scott, I don't mean to get too graphic, but I don't go to Taco Bell. Let me just say I have some of those problems sometimes too, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, see, that's how I judge whether I had a good taco or not, is whether I got the shits. If I got the shits, I had a good taco.
So you're saying that if you eat it and you don't even get like no little kind of bathroom rush or anything like that afterwards, that it wasn't worth it?
Wasn't worth it, no.
Juice wasn't worth the squeeze?
That's why I was wondering, how long is their diarrhea lasting? Is it a one-day event, or does it go on for a couple? If one day, don't complain.
Apparently it's explosive. Let's see what people are saying. 1982, too soon. Cone just hit you. You just hit. Where is the Rumble countdown? We don't do that over here. You know that at 1:30 we take the definitive piss break. That is the halfway point of every episode of BF Live the Vibe. And when we come back, I give a last call is what I'll do. I'll throw the link out one last time, and that's how we do it over here on the Vibe. And Scott will give a little Rumble call, and you'll know. The UFC flyover. Shit was cool AF. That usually means as fuck. No link? Question mark. Too early. I've been on the Fort Lauderdale when the Thunderbirds would train, talking about the other military training. They dive at the jetty. Unbelievable energy through the body. You mean the body, though? Yeah, bro. And I've said I live here near Annapolis, near our Naval Academy, Scott. And so as a crow flies in one of those supersonic jet or those fast jets, that's like just a breeze down the road. So they would buzz like my building that I worked in. And I remember being scared, thinking, man, I'm glad that they're on my side. When they would shake the building like that, because that shit's intimidating. It really
While
is.
I was gone, did you do the story on the Blue Devils or Blue?
No, I have not yet. No,
Okay.
I have not yet, Scott. I only done the explosive diarrhea story, so you didn't miss anything. Parasitic, exactly, parasitic. Not parasitic, parasitic.
Oh, fuck up, you.
That's pretty good. Flex says we don't even have Taco Bell here, but it's not just Taco Bell. Yeah, it can be any kind of foodborne illness. We just happen to trace this particular case of explosive diarrhea, go figure, to Taco Bell. Run for the border and for the bathroom. That's why they say don't give iceberg lettuce to your pet rabbits and guinea pigs because they'll have diarrhea and die. Wow, that's wow.
I got a little experience in that. I bought 2 baby iguanas. I was wanting to raise them into, the big dinosaurs. And I thought you just give them regular old lettuce like we eat.
Yeah.
And they was acting like they was on cocaine or something like that. They got mean. They wouldn't let me touch them. And then when I found out I was feeding them the wrong kind of lettuce. I guess that iceberg lettuce is bad for them. They're supposed to eat like romaine or whatever it is.
I would have never thought that either, Scott. I would have thought that anything like nature born, as long as it isn't like man made, I thought they'd be able to tolerate. But they say iceberg lettuce. That's a more you know. How about that? Flex Down Under says, look a little deeper, and they have told people in a few states not to buy any vegetables, says our friend Flex 316. Vegetable prep is so dangerous, says Terry Name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I don't eat them because they're dangerous. That's why I don't eat these vegetables, Scott. But this is one of the many. No, but I know my wife, and she tends to really like go through and like wash her fruit and vegetables and all. Make sure you do that as well.
Yeah.
If you don't get the shit, you must acquit, says our friend. MSIP. Flex Down Under says, 316 says, the other side of Earth, and I know about this Taco Bell stuff. That's because you're worldwide, baby. You're Mr. Worldwide. You get the American tip right here. You're getting the Americanism right here on BF Live The Vibe. It's already Saturday morning down there where Flex 316 is. I spell good that Terry need. I spell good. It's in the farms. Yeah, my personal take on this is that I think like everything in life, these food systems, these supplies are getting pushed and pushed to be more and more, efficient. And then when you're being efficient, you're kind of foregoing probably cleanliness and shit like that.
Boom.
But that's my little take on that right there. It's in the farms. And so, yeah, I think because our supply chain is being pushed so much, people are foregoing like cleanliness and just put it in there. Romaine lettuce is safe for them, Scott, I think is what he's saying.
Romaine, yeah.
I thought you meant to shoot them. You meant to shoot them. That's cool. Bobby Nick's link. Cool first story in the Not So Serious News. A rat in your taco is normal now. And Terry Nee simply just says shit. And I say, let's get on to the next story in the Not So Serious News. All right. So we have a little trend going on here, I noticed in our first couple stories, because the first one was about explosive diarrhea. But this story is about I guess it could be about diarrhea. I'm not sure what this gentleman was doing, but someone got stuck in a porta potty in the most unusual way. We're going to share here on the Not So Serious News. Let me show you the video, and then I'll give you the update. If you get stuck in a porta potty, you might think it's because like the door got stuck or the handle, but it might be because of what this guy did, Scott. If the door's open and you're stuck in the porta potty, there's only one place you could be.
Oh no, he's not inside. Oh my God.
Yes, he is, Scott. Yes, he is, Scott.
Oh my. What is he doing in there?
Talk give you the update from the actual company after we finish running this video. Actually, let me just show you that, because this guy, the next video, he'll give you the full update. This is the gentleman that it's his company. The porta pot gentleman showed up to clean out the porta pots after an event, and this is what he discovered here on the Not So Serious news. Not serious for me because I wasn't stuck in a porta pot.
Hey everybody, here to set the story straight for what happened on July 14th, 2026. My name is Chip Counterman. I'm a partner with Patriot Portable Restrooms here in Kansas City. So one of our guys went to pick up an event from the World Cup. I knocked on all the doors, made sure nobody was in the restrooms. He did find one of them locked, knocked on the door and let the gentleman know he had 10 minutes to get out. Picked up everything else, went back to that toilet, knocked again. The man inside said he was not going to get out. Luckily, a police officer on a motorcycle went by. Our driver waved him down. Cop walked up to the door and asked the man to exit the toilet. The man replied that he could not reach the door and couldn't get out of the toilet. They looked inside and didn't see anybody. The lid was closed, no one was in the restroom. It kind of startled them. All of a sudden, a head popped out of the toilet and he said, "I'm in here." Fire department came after that and tried to instruct the man to exit the toilet.
Hey, tell him, get on out of there. You notice ain't nobody in there offering him a hand. Like, here, let me offer you a hand, buddy, and give you a lift. They're like from a distance going, "Hey, motherfucker, come on out, come on out." Let's get away.
I asked him why he went in, and he told them he was retrieving a Mountain Dew bottle that he dropped in from the night before.
He was retrieving, Scott, a Mountain
I know
Dew
what
bottle.
he was doing.
Yeah.
So that put him inside of the tank for about 8 hours, if all of that was true. After it was cut open, the man was able to exit the toilet. Fire department did hook up water to their truck and gave him a free shower. Long story short, horrible situation. Thank you to the Kansas City, Missouri Fire Department and Police Department for all the help. Watch out falling into toilets.
And there you go. That's, that's a more you know from one of the owners, Scott. Yes. Yes, they fell into that ick. So let's.
Put your arms out. Get out.
I don't know what kind of drug that is, Scott, but I don't want it.
Yeah, I think he was in there trying on a peeping Tom. I think he's in there looking at buttholes.
Oh shit! You made it. You got somebody said it was a Perry punishment.
Shut the fuck up.
There you go.
I ain't listening to shit. Lean forward. Put your hands in the fucking thing. Listen. No, I'm not listening. Put your head through the thing like you were.
I ain't listening. He's standing there going, "Listen, let's be reasonable here." Reason with a man in a toilet.
Hey, these screws are down. No, they aren't. Lean forward, dog. Listen. I'm not listening. Lean forward like you were before.
They don't even want to not help him, Scott. They don't even want to listen to his shit. They're like, "Look, you're foul, you're funky, you're churning up the air. We cut you enough to get out.
No, lean forward. Put your head through the hole. You got through the hole.
Come out with your hands above the shit."
Out of there. Hurry up. Bro, come on.
Come on, I got a shit.
So lean forward like you have your head through the front.
You got space now.
Peeping Tom to the extreme. Yeah, looking up. Fuck a glass table. Poor guys, right.
I'm the dumb fuck while singing a fucking urinal.
You hear that? The guy in the urinal yelled "dumb fuck," and he goes, "Yeah, I'm the dumb." Fireman goes, "I'm the dumb fuck. You're the one in the fucking urinal."
That's real smart to say. Get out of there. There you go. Now take your left arm. Take that left arm. Put it straight up. Put it straight up. Look at these fucking crews. Bro, put that arm up. Bro, listen. All you gotta do is catch this thing before it come out. No, you can put your left arm straight up.
Yeah, like they're gonna cut him like another door.
Straight up.
You got in there with less flexibility than that.
Go, now lean forward.
Get your funky ass out.
Lean forward. Keep leaning.
Buy another one. Gross.
Push back a little. Come on. Man, I can't.
This is the one, bro. Drugs are bad, okay? Especially when you do them in porta pots and fall in them. What's up, Plus?
Do you like carry Vicks and you can put under your nose?
Methin poo was the drink he wanted. Methin poo.
Jankum.
We need the jaws of life, Scott. Yeah, they take a piss on him, maybe he'll go. Flex, maybe that'll motivate him. Scott's right. I'm not sure about what you said, the last thing you read about, but
peeping out, but peeping butt.
Oh, the peep in the butt. So wait a minute. Yo, I can get like a 3D view from here. Well, there you go, folks. That's what it. Man. So if you think you're having a bad day, at least you're not one of those firefighters.
BF, I'm going to guarantee you this guy is going to need a round of antibiotics and shots just in case. Because, I mean, just the bacterial fungi situation in that fucking toilet. Come on.
And for a normal human being, you'd probably be right. But for whatever reason, Jones, it seems like people like that are indifferent or don't care. They're like cockroaches, man. They're oblivious. Like, what? That wasn't nothing. What? I didn't do nothing. Perry walks around with a portable toilet all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
He kind of lives in one. He's a butthole peeper, agrees with our Flex 316, agrees with you. How did he get in there? Right, was he like maybe standing on top of that bowl and he took 2 steps and didn't really he kind of went whoop, just right down in the hole like a little slide whistle, right? Just a little, he went whoop, hey, there he went, he gone. There's a membership link. MSIP's laughing at Flex. Reminds me of it does not. That ain't what we did in the porta potty. He slipped and fell into the toilet. Fire rescues are gold. They are, man. I mean, any people that do that stuff and wake up in the morning and, they stretch their arms that day, Scott. They didn't know that's what they were going to be doing, right? What my day's going to be like? Guess what, honey? We had to saw a guy out of a porta pot. Well, yeah, porta pot. No, the actual place where the shit goes in. I think the only person who is considered stupid is the one in the urinal. Exactly. Yeah, you literally have no ground to stand on when you're in a toilet. You can't talk shit when you're the one stuck in a toilet. This sounds like Tom telling Perry to do something.
Shut the fuck up.
No, look, now Perry, come over here and come out of there. And he's like,
shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Dream Man says he's definitely dropped the dope in there. Yeah, that's motivation, absolutely. Backed into the corner or what? What's up, Plus? RBLQ Plus says, how much of your tax money went towards that guy's rescue? Widow Killer says, wait a minute. I recognize that guy. He's the Butthole Bandit. Oh, shit. We didn't know. I didn't recognize him. I didn't look close enough. Uh-oh. He's like... Butthole Bandit. Dream Man, that was the same thing I was thinking. How the fuck did he get in there, says Flex. MSIP says RBLQ Plus, a good question. Jerry Lahane, the main. What's up, main? Jerry Lahane. Dream Man says, kind of the only thing I can think of somebody would be desperate enough to jump in for the drugs. 100% is drugs. That's right.
I'll tell you something that happened to me that's similar to what that right there was. I was sitting on the toilet, right? I just got my weed. I had my bag in my hand. I got hot. And I was holding the bag in my wiping hand, and I went ahead and grabbed me some toilet paper, grabbed the toilet paper and went to wipe it and dropped it. And when I flushed the toilet, I watched my bag go down the.
Oh no! Was that recently, Scott, or is that an old story?
No, this is a little bit old. This is.
Thank God.
And
yeah.
And I contemplated on going and take underneath the trailer, other than the trailer, and taking the sewer lines apart and trying to retrieve it.
Oh Jesus! You were going to try to disassemble it and get it and dry it.
I thought about it.
It crossed your mind, like you were desperate enough. Like I just might have to do that. That's funny. Well, that sounds like a rookie mistake, Scott, because you learn after a while you never handle your bowl or the weed or anything anywhere near a toilet because somehow it'll always find its way in there, won't it?
Absolutely, yeah. That's a danger zone. Anything 10 feet around the toilet, no cell phone, no weed, no dirty books, nothing.
Whoa, there's an extra one. It would be great to know how he got in there. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Terry Nee says. Yay, a work day, and that. Yeah, exactly. That's your work day. No doubt, MSIP says the quotes. Agreed, Flex. That firefighter wasn't paid enough to get shit splashed on him. And I know, man. There's people that really need rescuing out there. Knee deep, no jokes. Yeah, it can be. Those things are kind of quite deep. They can hold a good bit on him. So he was literally knee deep and swimming in it. Knee deep in the poopla. That's extreme to see, and that's extreme to see an asshole. Well, are you describing that porta potty or watching Perry Caravella?
Shut the fuck up.
We see an asshole. I get it. He had good footing on the poop. He said, "Ooh, yeah," because every step he took, every breath, I'll be stepping in poo. He might be a con guy. Let's see. RBOQ, I can imagine. A rookie fail. That's right. Around the toilet is a rookie fail. Absolutely, Flex. That's a rookie fail. You never put weed around the toilet. All right, we got a lot of mileage out of that food story. All right, let me see. I'm going to skip that since Bobby and Nick ain't here. I had a food safety story about avocados, but since we did a food safety story, we don't have to do two of them. I was just going to tease Bobby and Nick with that one a little bit, as we like to do. Let's do, Scott, this is the Blue Angels flyover story. So, how many of you, so a lot of you, I guess, are familiar here in the States. We have, I say that because there's people from around the world. We have the Blue Angels that fly around our, the Top Gun and all that shit. Bow. And I live here near the Naval Academy, so we kind of see them flying back and forth many times. And Joints, we're big on this about me and my wife. We have an aversion to air shows because I just don't want to be at the one where something goes wrong, bro. Have you ever seen any of these air shows? Are you impressed by them, or you have any take on this?
Actually, yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool to see these guys coordinated so fucking far up in the air.
It's impressive.
Doing their stunts and their flybys. It's pretty cool. It takes a real man to do that, I tell you. Whoa.
It is impressive. And it's all fun and games until somebody clips with somebody or something goes wrong. So I don't know. Our just personal take on it is that I don't want to be that close to the action if a part comes off or whatever, what have you. And this might back up our story because, like I said, because of the 250th anniversary or birthday of the United States, that is, there's been many military events all over the country. So the Blue Angels have been flying all over the place and everybody's patriotic. Yeah, hell yeah, we're America. Hell yeah. Well, watch what happened here. These people were down on the beach and they had a little flyby, but it might have got a little too close right here. Well, they're not so serious news. Shit. That's not, it's the aftermath. Joints, look at that. Look at that. So this is kind of my biggest fear when I'm there, that one of these pilots would go, hey man, fuck it, I'm Top Gun, I'm gonna go off course and buzz people on the beach. Like that. Like that plane should have been nowhere near that beach, bro. Like, exactly. So we have the Ocean City, Maryland down here on the shore, and they tend to stick to the shoreline and try not to fly over the people for the most part when the helicopters and everything fly by. I mean, because of that reason, yeah, you're a professional, but you don't even want to make it a part of the equation that something might go wrong with this, but let's keep running. We'll run this. That's what gets me, the air after they leave, bro. The jet and all that. That right there. So they are investigating, and I'll run you a news report about it. And the thing you can't see is that probably within like a couple hundred feet, there's like a building, there's like a condominium right there. So they buzzed between like a beach full of people and the condominium they were staying in. Let's run the CBS News report I have about this, about the Blue Angel flyover that just happened recently. They got the buzz. And of course, it's under investigation, and I don't know, cool is cool, but that, I think, going off the record a little bit like that, or going off course, that can be dangerous. So let's take you now, follow up this report here about the Blue Angel flyover.
The Navy's elite Blue Angels are investigating after a low flyover during an event in Pensacola, Florida. Take a look at this video. It shows one of the jets flying over a crowded beach and banking sideways. Wow. Tom Hansen has more.
All eyes were on the skies over Pensacola Beach, Florida, as beachgoers watched Blue Angels Navy jets soar over the Gulf. Heads up! Seconds later, they were taken by surprise.
They picked up umbrellas and they flew around. That's really thrilling.
During a flyover, a Blue Angels jet came barreling so low over the beach, it sent sand, chairs, and tents flying. The Navy's elite flight team says the startling pass was lower than standard. A still image shows the jet just feet over people's heads. Earlier this month, there was another controversial maneuver.
That's typically how they do it.
When 4 Apache attack helicopters flew low over people's heads.
And that shouldn't be over the heads. They should be out over the edge of the water. They do it all the time. But they get all excited because, hey, we're flying and we're excited and we're pilots and shit and we want to give the people a good show. And then
they're at Myrtle Beach on the 4th of July. The pilots were suspended, but days later, the Pentagon reversed the decision. As for Wednesday's flyover, the Blue Angels say they are conducting a safety review. For CBS Mornings, I'm Tom Hansen.
There you go. So that's why I don't go to air shows. Whatever floats your boat if you like it. What do you think about that, Scott? Pretty impressive.
Yeah, same as you, kind of. I don't think they should do anything that would put pedestrians in potential danger.
Right.
something
It's
went
good.
wrong.
It's a good thing to see it happen around you, but that's just the whole thing. You never know when somebody's going to get that little extra adrenaline rush. You're going, okay, go fuck it, man. Yup. Do not Maverick. Do not buzz the tower, and he buzzes the fucking tower. That's a little Top Gun reference right there. But there you go. Hey, man, we're having fun with the not so serious news, folks. Hanging out with Scott and our regular Friday friend, Two Joints. It's Friday, and we're having fun.
We are making the weekends longer than the weeks, and we'll do it again because
Tell them already.
It's Friday.
Okay, that's Friday, and we're doing the not so serious news. It's Rumble Party Friday, and we're getting ready to do our next story in the not so serious news. William Shatner. Yes, the Shatster. First of all, I just want to say Shat is my favorite past tense word of shit. I love that. I'm just want to put that out there. So William Shatner. Matter of fact, he even does a commercial for a brand cereal or a healthy cereal, and it's like he says Shat on purpose, Scott. It's like the Shat thing or something. So they use the past tense of part of his word. Well, he's still at it, Scott. William Shatner at 95 years old to launch his heavy metal band, the Star Uckers. Or just Uckers, maybe you can, whatever letter you want to put in there, with a debut performance at Riot Fest. Let's see what William Shatner's up to now. Like, we know he did those corny Elton John kind of spoken word, and I think it's going to be a long, long time. And he would do Rocket Man. Well, after more than a decade of Riot Fest trying to get him to perform, William Shatner is finally saying yes. You know, this rings like to me like the story of when Pat Boone was trying to do metal, Scott, and Ozzy Osbourne songs and all that stuff.
That's exactly what I was thinking, yep.
Thank you, buddy. We have a similar thought on this one at 95 years old. And I just passed a video recently of Pat Boone telling stories about when they used to be neighbors and Ozzy would look over his fence and all, Scott. It was funny.
I've forgotten about it, but yeah.
Yeah, they were actually neighbors for a while. So maybe that's where Pat got the heavy metal bug when he went through that whole phase. But now it's Shatner's turn. The Star Trek legend, who's now 95 years old. Good on you, buddy. Will make his Riot Fest debut on Sunday, September 20th at Chicago's Douglas Park, where he'll take the stage with his newly formed heavy metal band, the Uckers, if you will, marking the group's first ever live performance. The booking is the latest payoff in the Riot Fest long-running tradition of playfully courting celebrities in addition to the fan-favorite music acts. In 2025, John Stamos finally made his festival debut, along with the Beach Boys, after more than a decade of humorous campaigns that included fan lookalike contests and increasingly absurd invitations. So it sounds like they wore him down and they found out the right amount of money, Scott, to get him there, I guess.
Yeah.
What that adds up to. But I'm sure this is going to be a cluster of epic proportions. Known for embracing the bizarre, the festival announced Shatner's addition alongside an intentionally outrageous artist rider that mixes legitimate backstage requests with impossible demands directed at the city of Chicago itself. Among the requests for the Chicagoland community, rename a boat in his honor so he can captain a ship again. Create a classic Chicago food item named after him, invite him to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game at a Chicago baseball game, and even have him co-anchor the local weather with the city's favorite meteorologist. The festival itself wasn't spared either. Shatner's performance rider calls for fire breathers, many of them. An intro video created by Guar and the artist's golf cart to be replaced with a DeLorean. Backstage, he requested a dressing room themed as Shatner's Shag Rug, baby. Shag Shack, baby. 4 feet of Polish sausage, a bowl of sauerkraut, a Montreal Canadiens jersey signed by John Stamos, 8 pallets of Faygo, specifically not to be shared with Insane Clown Posse. Sorry, Jen. White tube socks, underwear, and an assortment of adoptable puppies sourced from a reputable local animal non-profit. So there you go. There it is right there. There's his rider right there, guys. Everything on the Shatner rider. So if you want to see a 95-year-old William Shatner play heavy metal, it'll be Sunday, September 20th in Chicago at Riot Fest. 95 years old, guys. Amazing. Wow. And I'm realizing that we're at 134 right here on the East Coast of the United States. We must be having so much fun, man, that we're already past the halfway point of the vibe. All right. Well, let's see what I have left. What we can do. I can do one regular story. This is a good one. I got to run this one before the weekend. I have one more regular story. Then we're going to wrap up with the not so serious news with the Bikini Report, who's going to tell you about, I'm not so sure about if daylight saving time is going to be permanent or not. We'll find out with the Bikini Report. But right now, you got to give this woman props because I don't know how you guys feel about roaches or bugs on you, but I'm not real fond of it.
Don't
guys.
like it.
Don't like it. Right? That's a pretty... Go ahead.
Yeah, as many bugs and things, creepy crawlers you guys see me touch. I got roaches and maggots are where I draw the line. I cannot touch them.
Okay, and especially, what about you, Joyce? You got a bug aversion, or you just used to dealing with it because you're outside all the time, or whatever?
No, I mean, if it outside the house, they can live free, but if they're inside where I'm living, it's RIP. You know, there's nothing lives if it's inside my place. That's it.
All right. Well, then I wondered how you and our chat family would react if you were in the situation of this live reporter. This TV reporter stays calm as a cockroach interrupts her live broadcast and crawls across her skin. And I know if my big sister were in the chat or other people, they'd be going, hell no to the no, no, no. Watch this, bro. She kept it professional, Scott. See if anybody else thinks that they could do this. I do not. During a local TV reporter remained calm as a cockroach landed on her chest during a live broadcast. She was doing a live shot. Watch how she keeps it cool, Scott. While reporting on Southern California's recent heat wave on Tuesday, July 14th, KTLA reporter Rachel Mentinoff powered through with professionalism as a cockroach crawled on her body. In a video shared by local news station, Mentinoff could be seen speaking into a microphone when the insect suddenly appeared to crawl up from her lower body. While she didn't seem to notice it at first, the cockroach proceeded to crawl all around on her shirt, making its way up to the bare skin on her neck and chest, Scott. I mean, like I said, keep it. And a few moments later, the cockroach made its way onto her microphone before ultimately flying away. Surprise landing, KTLA wrote alongside the video shared to X. An insect crashed at KTLA reporter Rachel Mentinoff's live shot last night. But you don't want to hear about it. You want to see what it looks like when a female reporter has a cockroach land on her.
An insect made a cameo during one of our KTLA 5 live reports. I love that we said, if you don't like bugs, look away. Now watch.
And it's a lot more comfortable at this.
It's right there, Scott. It's right there.
God, it's huge.
Yeah, and it's a big one, too. It ain't no small thing. Watch, and I'll go back a little bit because it crawls up pretty fast. Look, watch. It crawls up from her torso. There it is right there.
It's a lot more comfortable.
There it is. It's on her. About to get on.
At this hour, but we're still in the 80s here in the valley. So overnight temperatures not necessarily dropping. And this
look at her eyes. Look at her.
Less recovery time from the daytime heat. And
damn, bro.
I have to hand it to her. She was really calm.
I don't know if she did
right, Scott. That wasn't just a little buzzy buzz.
So those fly?
And it flies.
They do fly. That's like a flying cockroach.
And it flies.
Oh, Eric.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's our Rachel Mentinoff.
And then you react?
Who is so professional. She kept her cool.
Man.
There's no way I would have been able to
No way.
on this.
No way.
She probably wasn't sure what it was. You just know there's something.
Something large.
No.
At the end, I have to say I'm so relieved that it jumped onto the mic because it looked like it was going to crawl like
into her shirt or in her
clothing,
hair.
and I was like, oh,
in her
God.
mouth.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
And that's one of those things that several hours later you're still feeling it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Right?
Perry's favorite kind of roach, the cockroach.
Shut the fuck up.
Nice.
You still feel like it's on your body,
Yeah.
maybe even several days later.
Oh,
Now we're
my
all going to
gosh.
have nightmares about flying cockroaches.
You know,
yeah.
it's this humidity.
It is the humidity. Yes.
It is.
There's all kinds of insects.
I only take credit when the weather's good and you
Yeah.
like it. None of the weather like this.
They're like slightly bigger in Belize than that.
Are they
But
really?
it's a very common to
Belize.
see them like that because it's very humid there too.
Slightly bigger?
We did
Slightly
not,
bigger.
We did not have this.
No, we've had this.
Not at this level.
You think like growing up, I feel like I agree.
I don't want to hear them kvetch about it. That was a big ass bug, Scott. That was a little hard one not to react to.
Yeah.
The star effort cockroach just wanted its 15 minutes of fame, huh, Jerry Lahane? All right. Well, we're a little bit past the halfway point, but we do tend to over vibe here because we like having fun, man. don't like sticking to the schedule. So typically 1:30 is when we wrap up this not so serious news. We're about 10 minutes late on doing that, but that's okay. If we have to say 10 minutes late on the second half of the show, we will do just that because we like to overvibe. Let's wrap up this news now with a bikini report about. Now, I'm a bit of a pessimist about this last topic right here. I understand joints in Canada. Are you going to keep daylight savings time now? What's going on up there?
For the first time in history, we're ending it next year. It's all gone, and I think Alberta's going to follow suit. I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same. So we're all done with that nonsense. There's no.
So I noticed the pattern here in the States is that the when we do spring forward and fall back, the senators and congressmen crank about it, and their constituents complain, we should do something about this, and that lasts for like the first week, and everybody adapts to the hour adjustment either way, and then we get on with life, and we're going to do something about this, and it never really gets done. Well, to wrap up this not-so-serious newscast, we're going to tell you that we might be a couple steps closer to making daylight savings times permanent here down in the lower 48 in the United States. I understand the House of Representatives passed it. We need Congress, and then we need the president to sign off on it. Let's wrap up the not-so-serious news, and let's see if it's ever going to happen. Will daylight savings time become permanent here in the United States? We find out from the Bikini Report to finish up the not-so-serious news.
I'm Ayla Adams. The U.S. may finally be done with the twice-yearly clock change. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives passed the Sunshine Protection Act to make daylight saving time permanent across the country. No more springing forward, no more falling back, just one consistent time year-round. Supporters say permanent DST would boost the economy, improve sleep schedules, and reduce car accidents, particularly in the weeks after the spring change when traffic fatalities spike by as much as 6%. Critics say permanent DST means darker winter mornings that are dangerous for kids walking to school and workers commuting before sunrise. The bill now heads to the Senate, where it's faced resistance before. A similar bill passed in 2022, but was never voted on in the House. This time, President Trump has already said if it gets to his desk, he'll sign it. So, we want to know, do you want daylight saving time to be permanent, or would you prefer to stay on standard time year-round? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and most importantly, follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. Wrapping up the not-so-serious news with the Bikini Report. I don't know. I don't know. In the summer, yeah, you want the days longer, but I am a little concerned about the dark winter mornings that happen here in the United States. But they also say there's a stat here, joints in the down here in the States, that the first week after we do these time changes, there's lots of accidents and heart attacks, like either way and stuff. Like weird health anomalies happen around these time changes, it seems.
Oh,
yeah,
that's crazy. Well, if it's in the wintertime, they got to do tyranny snow removal with the flamethrower.
That's true. They could do that. Well, that's how we wrap up the not so serious news. Look like it's Scott. How did? Oh, no, you go. Okay. Let me see. I lost track of you a second. All right, let's wrap up the not so serious news and this first half of the vibe, folks. But don't think we are done, because we are going to have so much fun when we go Rumble exclusive. Let me wrap up the news, and I'll tell you about the next couple things we're going to do to carry on through the rest of this fun Friday with you all. But that was some fun news. We had a lot of fun talking about it. I hope you did. Let's wrap up the not so serious news and get on with the show. Wrapping up the first half of the vibe. That was the not so serious news. Now, this is Rumble Party Friday, and now we're going to get into why we call this show Rumble Party Friday. We're going to take our regular 2.5 minute piss break to pause for the calls, folks, right now. But we're going to do it in a special way when we come back. I'll come back. I'll give one last call, and I'll throw the link out one last time to let everybody know that we're going to cut off the YouTube feed after this piss break, and we're going to be Rumble exclusive. And I have a video that I think I have a video that I think might have been a little too, it's a fun video, but it might have been a little too hot graphically to play over here on the YouTubes. So we'll play it over there when we go Rumble exclusive. I'll let the music play a little longer. We'll mix in little DJ sets. We're going to do Scott's Hole. We're going to cover up on Carrie Caravello Live or Perry Caravello Live. I got to pee, folks. Perry Caravello Live when we do a little Perry talk. We got and Scott's Hole, Rock You Like a Horoscope, and a lot of fun music and that clip that's a little too hot to play graphically over here with Frankie McDonald. I'll play it when we go Rumble exclusive after this brief 2.5-minute piss break, folks. You can see Scott's gone off the screen already because he knows what I'm doing. He got a head start, but this is your chance, folks. You have 2.5 minutes. Run to your fridge, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, and a friend, and tell them that the weekend has already started in the midday on Friday on BF Live The Vibe, stream show 579. And when we come back from this 2.5-minute piss break, the second half of The Vibe continues right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
And I liked it. Let's get back into it, folks. The piss break's over, and the second half of the vibe begins right now. BF. Phil Collins is gonna sue you, BF. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna cut this off so I don't get sued. As Jake would say by Phil Collins. Jake, how's our boy Jake been doing? Let's check in with our boy Jake real quick. We haven't seen. Hey, Jake.
What's up, guys?
How you been?
Hey,
how's it going?
Hey,
The second half of the vibe continues right now, folks.
By the way,
Jake. By the way, what?
By the way,
it's Friday here on the vibe. All right. All right. Put enough of you. All right. Welcome back to the second half of the vibe, folks. Happy Friday. We're going to make our way over to Rumble right now because I like to keep the everything warm and kind of going over there on the Rumble in case things pop off kind of funny with the algorithm over here and I'm not able to use my YouTube. We're going to keep keep some life, breathe some life over there in the BF Live The Vibe Rumble in just a few minutes. Let me go grab that link. Let me see who's over there already. Peacunt's over there already. The Reverend Wild Bill and FJM Jim Fanning is already over there. Let me copy this. It should be already pinned in the chat, but let's copy it and paste it. Let's make our way over to the Rumble in just a few minutes. I'm going to cut off this YouTube feed, and then we're going to get into Perry Talk, Scott's Hole, Rock You Like a Horoscope, play some more music, drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. If you got something to drink or smoke, we can do it on a Friday. The weekend begins right now, folks. All right, well, why don't we, let's open this, close this, and then
it's awesome to have Scott here because I've been doing nothing but enjoying his shorts, his low shorts, and now the compilation.
You're talking about videos, right?
So
when you say shorts, you're talking about videos, right? I just want to make sure.
Whoa, yeah, whoa.
Oh, here we go.
There's no weak wrists on this panel. There's no.
Well,
weak
shorts
wrists,
already came up earlier with Scott, so I just had to clear things up already. So it did come up. You know something else that came up? I want to point out. Two joints because I think you're a bit responsible for this. Let me find this real quick. Right here, we got some new friends checking in. D-Rest 0911. Welcome. Thank you for the $2. Welcome to the chat family. And I can tell by the context clues that you know two joints. It says two joints. Check the DM later, Sonny. Sonny and I sub, Bobby. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. D-Rest 0911. Thank you for the $2 supporting the vibe, man.
Bobby friend, that's just one of the tremendous long-time 9-year-plus viewers of this fine channel called the MMA Holes. Just a short plug, yeah.
Appreciate it. Absolutely, man. I tell you, always plug your bros out there, man. I'm curious. Yeah, we got to talk about this. This is the first time we've been back together since the Conor. Well, I'm calling the Conor fiasco last week. What is your take on the quickness of that fight?
Okay, so it's the super short story. This guy hasn't been in a fight for 6 years. All he's done is coke and roids and hasn't really taken care of himself. Sure, he looks like he's in good shape, but it's his tendons and ligaments and all that stuff that degrades from the cocaine and the booze. It was over from the time that fight started, and that's what happened.
Yeah, he seemed like somebody shared some video with us like he might have been doing sprints backstage and running when he took his shoes off right before he stepped into the octagon, that he was like favoring that left foot already.
Yeah, I've never been a big Conor fan. I actually I won a Conor doll from the UFC channel, but the night before Conor fought, I was pouring condiments on it: ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, Caesar salad dressing. By the time we showed this over, the dude was bukkakied with condiments.
Yeah, sounds like he mukbanged him or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. I had a feeling, Joints, that he's getting long in the tooth for that kind of business. You know, his body can't take that strain and all. And I was of the opinion too that he was definitely more talk than he was action at this point in his career.
Absolutely. And that whole thing with him and Mayweather, they went to a bunch of major cities, and it was like this drama, this circus. They went on stage and they yelled at each other. That's not boxing. That's not reality. So yeah, I'm not a big Conor fan.
Yeah, so not too surprised, but it seems like with these Jake Paul fights and with this fight right here, a lot of these fights are it's more hype, and then the fight only lasts 60 seconds or one round, and it's one and done kind of situation.
Absolutely.
We're not getting any decent kind of pugilistic fights out of this. I'll be over on Rumble. Okay, well, let's make our way over there. Let's wrap up some of these comments over here, and let's go Rumble exclusive. We're going to smoke. I'm going to let the music play, as they say, and I'm going to show you that video that I'm like, maybe I could show it here, but I don't want to take the chance with everything that goes on with this algorithm. They might misinterpret what I'm going to show you humorously, graphically over there on Rumble in just a few minutes. I'm over here now, says Pecan 420. All right, well, since people are making their way over now because they figured out the link, thank you to our newest friend, man, and check out the MMA Holes right there on YouTube. So I'm glad we had that little Conor MMA talk, because I hadn't had a chance to talk with you since that whole fight went down. D-Rest 0911. Appreciate your contribution to the show, my friend. Right. Yes, please.
I tend to, I am a Conor McGregor fan, or was a Conor McGregor, and I tend to pick fights with who I like, who I like, and not really. And Joints knows his shit, man, because he steered me right on that Ronda Rousey fight, and every fight that I've heard him talk about, he just about called how it would go, man.
Nice. Well, I mean, these guys have been hanging around 9-10 years. I think they must have a good collection of historical references and kind of fights to go off of, I would think. So that's good shit.
And to be super honest, it's really a 50-50 pick, Scott, because there's only two people in the ring. It's not like 50 baseball teams. So the odds are pretty good. I might pick a winner. 50-50.
Well, I think like anything else, the more you do, the better you get at it. Let me see. I'm trying to type something in here. I'm getting a report in the chat Let's see. Matty Ice checks in. What's up, Ice Matty? Happy Friday to you. He lets us know, giving us some celebrity death report, kind of in real time. Former WWE star Siva Superfly Affy, dead at the age of 77. So there you go. Thanks for giving us that update. And Bart D-Rest, thank you. You're new to the show, but I appreciate now your $5 contribution. Appreciate you, my friend. Be well, kids, and $5. I really appreciate that. It helps me continue doing my show, so I appreciate you. Check out our friend Two Joints and his friends, MMA Holes. All right, now, without any further ado, because I'm fresh out of ado, why don't we make our way over to Rumble? Come on, folks, grab that Rumble link. Jerry's already over there. Jerry Lahane. Rousey was a guaranteed armbar, a nothing fight. Yeah, quick submission or whatever, and they don't have to beat each other up too much about it. Look, we'll punch each other around. I'll submit you, and we're going to get paid, girl. All right. Well, no matter what you thought about that fight, let's make our way over to the Rumble now. I'm going to go over here to let's go into my little backstage. I'm going to go to remove it on YouTube, folks, but let me throw that link out one last time if you're not already over here. We're going Rumble exclusive to keep the lights on over here on my BF Live the Vibe channel on Rumble. I got to keep the lights on over here, so let me paste this in here real quick. And I'm going to cut off the feed, and then Scott's going to count it down and give us a hearty Rumble, let you know, everybody know where we're heading, folks. So let me get it, Scott, right here. I'm removing it. It's Rumble Party Friday, folks. I'm removing it.